Hello, parents and teachers who may be watching. Welcome to Creating Math Ahas for Parents. I'm Dr. Sandy Atkins Sandy, and first of all, I'd like to start out by thanking those of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. In this video, we're going to look at cardinality, which is something you might see as an objective for your young child, usually a kindergartner. So we're going to think about number a little bit. And I've put out some counters that you may see your young children using, whether it's just square tiles or unifix cubes, bear counters, vehicle counters. There might be lots of things that help your child learn about quantity and learn about number. Now, you could also use at home. I use dried beans quite a lot. That made a little noise, didn't it? I use dried beans, anything that you have that they can count. And you're going to see as I use these counters, I tend to be very mindful of color. Because if I do an image like this for 3, it looks a little different than an image like this for 3. One gives me more of a part total. One gets me at the focused in on the quantity. Now, as I said, there are many ways that we want your child and things we want your child to understand about numbers. We need them to understand that we use them as labels sometimes, like their house number or their phone number. So it doesn't represent quantity in those cases. It's a label. Sometimes they'll count off for activities, 1, 2, 3, 4, and all the 4s come together. So we use them as labels sometimes. Sometimes we use them for ordinal numbers, first, second, third, fourth. And then we use them for quantity. Now, when your child is first starting to count, I'm just going to put 6 counters out. It's not uncommon, or it's common for some children to point at one rate and say the words at a different rate. So they might go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? They're pointing at one rate. They may be pointing faster than they're saying the words. So that's common. So we want to get them coordinated with what they're doing. We also know that when they're first even learning those number names, sometimes they will leave out a number word, right? They'll leave out something in the sequence, or they'll repeat it later. And those are common things when they're first learning to count. So part of it's learning a number sequence and understanding it always is that order. Another is coordinating what you're doing. And sometimes we'll see folks teach their child to move the counter as they count. That helps them coordinate. That's great when they have a physical counter, but then we also need to help them coordinate it when they're counting something that's a picture. So all these things, see, it's kind of complex for your young child to work through it all. But here's where cardinality comes in. Cardinality is the understanding that when I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that number 6 refers to the collection. And this is important. Let's say we've counted 6 and I say take 4 away. Some children will move Mr. 4. They used it as a label. With cardinality, we need them to remove 4 of them. See the difference? So where cardinality comes in, it's understanding that the last number I counted can refer to the whole collection. If I want to remove 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't remove Mr. 4, I remove the collection. So that's one of those understandings. Numbers can be labels. Numbers can talk about order and position. Numbers can refer to the quantity. And I don't always have to remove a whole thing. 6, I could also count off and remove part of a quantity. I hope that helps a bit with what cardinality is and other ways that we hope your child understands numbers. If this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Please share with others who might find it helpful or who are wondering what this term cardinality means. And please subscribe to the channel It helps the channel out. It'll let you know if you click on the notifications bell when other videos become available. Thanks so much for watching.